Hi, Dave Scotland here for cgswat.com, and today's tutorial we're going to take a look at this futuristic sniper scope, and we're going to tie a lot of the graphical elements into the movement of the camera as it moves across in this instance it's a still image, but you could use the same principle to move across footage. And the scrolling vertical meter and horizontal meter and the vertical meter are tied to the position of the camera, as are the numbers associated with those. And we've got a little bit of interactive animation happening with the center reticle as it moves across the targets, and we're going to put that together. So this will probably be a two-part tutorial, and the first part will be the graphical elements laid out, and the second part will tie all the animation together. So let's get started. The first thing we need to do is create a new composition. So create composition, new composition, and we'll call this graphic overlay. And we're going to make it 720 by 488 and 25 frames per second, square pixels, and 250 frames, or 10 seconds. So click OK to that. First element we need to create is our outer mask, and we're going to be using a shape layer to do that. So just click on shape layer to bring up your shape layer here, and in contents just click on the add, and the first element is a rectangle, and if you highlight that rectangle we can bring the size of it up, and we want it to be just outside the size of the composition. Bring it across, and the second element we need is another rectangle, only this time we're going to give it some rounded corners, and we want it to stay just inside the outer rectangle. We'll round those corners over and just bring it out a little wider, something like that. And the third element will be a fill, and we'll go into the fill settings. We'll just change the fill color to black and the fill rule to even odd, and that just gives us a cutout. And if I change the transparency, you'll see that it's got our scope shape. And the next thing we'll need to do is right click on your effects control